Hi, good morning. My name is Dr. Shola Ezeokoli. If you've been following me on Periscope for a while, you'll know that I'm a medical doctor and a balanced living coach. As a coach, I help people, especially professional women, get unstuck and leave survival mode so that you can be who you're supposed to be, who God has called you to be in this world. A lot of times we just keep going around and around and around and around, doing the same thing over and over and wondering why things haven't changed. It's time for us to step up. It's time for us to live balanced lives. And what exactly is a balanced life? It's a life of intention and purpose, paying attention to the following things: your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and relational aspects of your life. Once you have these 5 things in place, you can be who God has called you to be and who you need to be for your world. Now, today I'm going to be talking about, hi Dr. Jones, thanks for joining. Today I'm going to be talking about dream killers. Now, before I spoke about how to have a happy new year, my new year broadcast, I talked about dream killers. And the first one I talked about was fear and fear of the unknown. I'm going to talk about another dream killer that's very, very common, and we all know what it is: naysayers. Yes, those Debbie Downers, those people that all they can tell you is why something won't work, how it won't work, why you're not the right person to do this, and yada, 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 and on it goes. These are people who usually don't have anything good to say about anything you're trying to do. Now, you need to listen to God and listen to your inner voice, and don't let it be drowned out by naysayers. Now, I know of a woman, true story, who after gastric bypass, she went from 400 pounds to 200 pounds. But then, up stepped the naysayers. Girl, you're so small. Girl, what's happening to you? Are you sick? Believe you me, she gained those pounds right back because she was trying to fit in with the naysayers. Terrible. Right back to where she started because of naysayers. When my husband and I started dating, and this Friday, to the glory of God, we'll be married 11 beautiful years. When we started dating, I could have made a pile of money from the number of people. If I had collected a penny from everyone who told me that our relationship wouldn't work, I'm better off with someone else, your boyfriend is just a student, do you think this will last beyond the walls of this medical school, blah, 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 blah. Naysayers. Today, same guy, 11 years on Friday. Naysayers. Okay. When I left Nigeria for England, the first thing yay, I see hearts. Oh, Dr. Jones, I don't look much older than that. Thank you. You're too kind. But yes, I've been married 11 years and I've been with this same person for 18 years. So when I left Nigeria for England to qualify over there as a doctor, so many people were like, oh my goodness, you're not going to pass this exam. Don't bother, but you could get a job as a phlebotomist, etc., etc. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a job as a phlebotomist. But if I'd listened to those people and not even tried to do the exam, I would probably not be a doctor today. Now, naysayers can be very, very powerful, but their power only derives from the amount of say you give them in your life. When you start to recognize that somebody is stepping all over your dreams, preaching doom and gloom, and basically preventing you from achieving what you want to achieve, that person is not a friend. They're a naysayer, and you need to put them in that category and stop listening to them. If, for example, they're like a parent or a spouse or someone you have to be around all the time, you have to learn to drown out their voice with the voice that's coming from inside of you. The voice of God that's coming from inside of you will drown out the naysayers. You cannot give naysayers power over your dream. And it doesn't matter whatever the dream is. The dream could be to lose weight, to go back to school, to kick an addictive habit, to start a business, to write a book. People are like, you write a book. Especially people who have known you from your past. They look at you with this sort of derisive look and go, really? You are doing that? Let me tell you something. This is not the time. This is 2016. If you spent 2015 listening to naysayers, forget about them. decide today that you're going to stop listening to people who just pull you down with their words. And a lot of times, these people have either not achieved too much of anything, or they may be jealous, or they may be dealing with their own issues. You know what? Whatever the reasons are, nobody has a right to trample all over your dreams and make you feel as if your dreams are not valid. Naysayers, watch out for them, avoid them. Now, they have, a lot of times too, they have no alternatives to offer you. You know, okay, well, oh, you think you're going to lose 200 pounds? Ha, ha, ha. You know, someone who's a true friend, who's trying to analyze and get you to see a different point of view, will probably come at it from a different angle. Okay, really, you want to start a business? But have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? That's someone who's trying to walk through with you, to go through the thought process with you. A naysayer will simply be like, nah, you can't do that, or laugh you off, or something of that nature. Now, you need to rise above those voices. You need to listen to the voice of God. You need to listen to the voice of your heart, and make sure this year you do not listen to naysayers. Your dreams are waiting for you to act. What God has called you to do is waiting for you to act. Are you going to sacrifice your dreams on the altar of negative people? No. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your world. You owe it to the God who gave you the dream, the life, the talent, the gift. You owe it. Don't sacrifice it on the altar of negative people. It's not worth it. So, instead of hanging out with people who will bring you down, find some better associations. Find true friends. Find mentors. Hire a coach. Send me an email, shola@sholashade.com. That's SHOLA@SHADE.com. I'm a coach. Send me an email. If you don't have anyone in your life that can hold you accountable for your next level and help you go to the next level by encouraging your dreams, you may need to hire a coach. Find a mentor. Step outside of your circle and outside of your comfort zone, and find people who believe in your dream and can help you achieve it. So, in the words of Steve Maraboli, I'm going to end by saying, don't just think that because you made it to the next level, that the haters and the naysayers disappear. Remember, new levels bring new devils. Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Shola, your balanced living coach. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week, Tuesday. Bye-bye.